What it is, people, we is back. We is back. Coming to tap in with the people, with the good people. They say Lil Tjay got booked at the airport. I don't know what's up with Shorty, man. Straight up. I do not know what's up with Lil Tjay. He had that he had a couple songs. How many years ago that was? Like 3 years ago? 3 years ago, Shorty took off with a hit. And ever since then, he just been going downhill. He must ain't never signed. Let me see, is he signed? What it is, people, hit that like button, share the live. That's the only way lives get views, man, if they get shared. Lil Tjay arrested. More than likely, I think he might have got caught on a pistol charge. He ready to go to the feds. Ever since he came out, Shorty just been going to jail, man. Lil Tjay arrested for gun. Lil Tjay arrested while on Instagram. How old is Shorty? Shorty only 23. He still a kid for real. He can't catch a break. Let me see if he signed the deal. Who is Lil Tjay signed to? Who is New York rapper Lil Tjay signed to? Not Lil Tjay.
Interscope Records.
Okay, so he is signed.
According to Wikipedia.org, on March 13th, it was confirmed that Lloyd signed to Interscope Records.
That's the Lloyd. The fuck is he talking about? Man, what it is. So I'm trying to see what he got booked for, man. But Shorty done had a rough career, man. He done had a rough career. Got shot up not too long ago. After he got shot, came home. After he was in the hospital for about a month, 2 months, came home, got locked up for a pistol. Or got locked up for something. I don't know if it was a pistol or not. Lil Tjay. Trying to see something. Lil Tjay. That nigga's born in 2001. Yo young as a bitch. God damn. Like a fucking kid. So it's a video circulating online of the arrest. You really can't see it. Look like it's at an airport. But I'm gonna say this: most time when niggas get locked up at an airport, they get locked up for a pistol. Every time we heard somebody getting locked up at an airport, they got locked up for a pistol. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how people forget that they armed, but they always do. I'm ready to find out, y'all. What you talking about, SL? What DM? I don't know why. I don't understand that. Yeah, Shorty got booked again. I'm ready to show y'all the video. Let me show y'all the video real quick. Then we're gonna try to get to the bottom of it. Got booked again, man. It just happens. It just started circling. The video just started making its ways on social media. Hold on. International drill. You know they got it. And it's crazy though, cause Shorty had a promising career. Like I don't get it. Like he talented as a bitch. That's all it is. Then you got some he got some pictures of him being booked. But yeah, Shorty, I don't get it, man. I know he's still young, so he's still learning. He's still making his. But it's like, god damn, Shorty, you got. And that's the thing, yo. When you in entertainment and when you got a name, yo, you really gotta grow up fast. You feel me? You gotta grow up fast, yo. And Shorty, he must have when he came in the game, he had to been like a teenager. If for him to only be 22, 23 now, he had to came in the game as a teenager. But it's just like Shorty can't get a break. Lil Tjay, New York rap. Hold up. Let's see if they got it yet. Tjay arrested at airport. Like he done got shot up. Reckless endangerment while catching it. That's not it. Lil Tjay hard off the jail. NYPD. Charge of reckless endangerment. What's up? What happened to these reckless endangerment charges? Is he still fighting now? Over. Oh, so this was a fake gun. On Tuesday, the 22-year-old was reportedly detained for reckless endangerment in New York City. So this one here.
Nah, cuff me, bro. Do not touch me, bro. Nah, bro. Don't touch me, bro. What am I on the arrest for?
That's when he got booked in New York.
Do not touch me, bro. Alright, yeah. Behind the pole. Don't touch me, you fake ass. You gonna cuff me and stop. You know you can't cuff me. Don't touch me. Turn around. Oh, nigga. Fuck, nigga. No, bro. I don't know. Listen, when there's something like that in the car, everyone just plays the what's in the car? I don't know.
Yeah, he one of them rappers.
There's no fire on him.
He should have some money. He should have some money to be able to afford security. Now I understand that rule don't apply to everybody, but Shorty should have some money. But I don't understand, and I'm telling y'all, it's gonna come out. I'm almost certain he got locked up for a pistol. But we seen this a few times with a lot of different people where they go through the airport and they forget they got the gun on. And for Tjay, you're not even registered to hold. Like, how do you forget that? Like, how I don't understand how does that mistake happen? Because niggas be high and shit. Niggas be having them motherfucking taking all them drugs and shit. They be forgetting. So it ain't pop up on the news yet. They ain't pop up on the news yet. Suspect arrested. So that wasn't even 2 years ago when he got shot. He almost lost his life in that situation. Matter of fact, his homeboy died, didn't he? Didn't his homeboy die when he got shot? Was 9% gunshot wound at the gas station. Oh no, ain't nobody die. Nah, that's crazy, man. Man, what it is, man? What y'all got going on today, man? What's on the agenda, man? You know how we do. We can flip flop. I just wanted to bring y'all that news, man. Let y'all know Shorty locked up again. You know, we can bounce around from there. Tjay arrested after handguns found during car stop. That was in June. That was in January. So more than likely he probably Fed's gonna end up picking him up. That's what it is. What you talking about? Oh yeah, I ain't know who that was. I ain't know who that was. I'm like, who the fuck is it? Like, how you just gonna say? Yeah. I ain't know that was you, SL. I didn't know that was you. I didn't know who that was. Yeah, my bad, bro. That's the only page you got? You ain't got another page? That's the only page you got? Yeah, so that wasn't even 2 years ago when he got shot. And he been locked up 2 times since the shooting. He got shot in New Jersey. Yeah. I know they did shoot back, but I don't know. They wound up locking the dudes up that did. I wonder what's going on with their case. I need to look into that. When the next time them niggas going to court. Let me see. Muhammad Keontae. Muhammad Key. How the fuck you spell that shit? Muhammad Keynote. Muhammad. Hold up. I wonder what's going on with that case. There should be some type of update on that by now. That was 2 years ago. It's Konate. Oh, we ready to go downstairs, man. It's fucking hot up here. Yeah, we ready to go downstairs. Oh shit, I should have kept this. Yeah, but I don't know what's up with TJ, y'all. He don't seem like to me he can stay. He ain't got the right people around him. Normally, yo, when you got situations like this, when you got young kids keep getting locked up, that just mean they ain't got the right people around him. He probably hang around with a whole bunch of niggas his age. Whole bunch of yes men. Nobody telling him. Nobody giving him no real information. So he find himself in tight spots. But eventually, because he been getting breaks. Eventually, them breaks run out. Eventually. Shorty gonna end up doing a bit on one of these motherfuckers. And it's crazy because he got so much talent. Like Shorty got so much talent to be his age. Oh, okay. You said why Sojourn starting to heat up? Yo, because they should never. So yeah, we can talk about why. So yo, Young Thug ain't got nothing. That's how you seen that video I just did. Remember I talked about how Thug caught himself in this situation. I did a video on it, showing y'all what I meant and explaining the situation, ball out what it is. I don't know why, y'all. I don't think do my video notifications even pop up? But yeah, I did a video explaining why I said what I said about Young Thug and why. Young Thug don't have nothing to do with them boys, man. That's crazy. Young Thug don't got nothing to do with them, y'all. Them niggas ain't even fuck with Young Thug, man. They didn't fuck with Thug. Yo, that shit political. That YSL shit, that shit political, man. They try and use Thug to boost their self up. That's the game. They try and step on Thug so they can, move up to the next level. But Thug ain't got nothing to do with them people, man. Ain't got nothing to do with them people. Them people wasn't his friends. They wasn't his homeboys. They was associates. Young Thug should have separated himself from them niggas completely. Turn it on. Young Thug should have separated himself from them people completely. Now he's sitting over here fucked up. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Yo, we like 40 away from 12,000, man. And man, we trying to hit 12,000 for the day over, man. Yeah, I would stream the Wild South trial, but YouTube don't be sending me send me no people. I think they on break right now. Because they don't, it's like, yo, they don't want too many narratives about this Young Thug trial. It's like they trying to send all the traffic to Law and Crime Network. Because when this shit first kicked off, it wasn't like that. Before Law and Crime Network, he said she reaching. I can believe it. I might stream it, y'all, when I get back in the house. But before Law and Crime Network got involved in it, yo, they was letting people get rid of them in the Wild South shit. But now since Law and Crime is covering it, yo, you down. I mean, they probably let like 2-3 people get views. In that video I did on, niggas need to see that. That's the realest video you gonna find on the Wild South trial. I told y'all niggas why it happened. I told people why it happened, man. How Thug got in that situation, yo. Because Thug ain't got nothing to do with them crimes they was committing. Thug problem was he didn't separate himself from them niggas. But he did at the same time. You know what I mean? He cut them niggas off financially and anything involved in that, yo, but he still used them niggas towards, you know, when he needed them. So, Asa, what she do today? Matter of fact, we can go back. What am I doing?
The reason that I'm speaking is to ask that the court allow us to present to the court all of the reasons and ways that it is admissible without Mr. Carter coming in to testify. Because
it's actually on some bullshit right here.
Rules, and I wanted to be.
I know what the purpose. Or I did make that video. Here's the content
showing that he said that hearing in.
This Fannie Willis fault, man. This Fannie Willis fault. She brought them guys in on all them fucking charges. Charges that some of these niggas already did time for. You feel me? Imagine doing time for a crime and then years later getting charged with it again under a RICO. Like, yo, come on now. That's bull. That's BS. That's BS. And Thug connection to that whole situation is very loose. He got very loose connection to them, yo. He had no control over them. No control.
By way of proffer, so on April 7th, 2015, defendant Williams announced Carter 6 with an album cover and an April 17th release.
Like, they talking about album covers and music and shit.
Then on April 10th, 2015, Dwayne Carter said the before.
Oh, she trying to introduce this Lil Wayne evidence without actually bringing Wayne to testify. Man, how are you, Young Thug, coming home? If Young Thug get found guilty, if Young Thug get found guilty of this crime, this case is going to be appealed before he gets sentenced. I promise you. I promise you, because the evidence is not there. The evidence is lacking. Hold up, y'all.
Stop listening to essentially defendant Williams. Then on
Yeah, the evidence not there, man. He ain't got nothing to do with none of these guys, man.
on April the 14th of 2015, we
That's fucked up, y'all.
defendant Williams announces that his album will be called The Barter 6 because he had been threatened with a lawsuit.
You say he gonna get off because of what?
He named the mixtape Carter 6 because
The
of
clause. Lil Tjay got locked up he got locked up at the airport. I'm guessing for another handgun.
video that he posted.
That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it was a handgun charge. Most times people get locked up at the airport, they get locked up at the airport for a pistol.
Again, the video.
I don't know why it's that way, but that's normally what it is. It just happened, so we ain't really No real information came out on it yet, but if you want my opinion, that's what I think it is. But yeah, yo, this thug situation fucked up, yo. It's messed up. They can just do that to you. They can just grab a nigga. They can just grab a person and bring him in on some trumped up charges, and then have him sit for 2 years while he fighting it. But the whole time, it ain't even no case. Connie, you seen that video I just did on Young Thug? But at the end of the day, y'all, like I said, yo, Thug put this on. He brought this on himself, man. I don't know how they do that ball out, but yo, we done seen it too many times. We done seen it too many times. I don't know how they forget that, yo. Like, how do you forget that you got the strap? I'm thinking, cause niggas be high. Niggas be drinking, niggas be partying, niggas be too high. And they wake up in the morning with hangovers and don't even remember what happened last night. That's what I would think. That's what I would think.
Regarding the court's prior ruling.
Yeah, but this thug situation, wow, man. Like he ain't got no business. He ain't got no business being on trial with these dudes. No business being on trial with these dudes. Thug, the YSL that Thug was representing was the label. The YSL, the niggas in the street YSL, Thug wasn't fucking with them niggas no more. I think Thug cut them off when they was talking about the incident that happened in one of them on one of them tours Thug went on, where he had to kick out some money. I think after that Thug cut them off. He was feeding it with a long handled spoon, but he didn't cut him off enough to where as though he didn't cut him off enough to where as though he didn't have no connection with him. He cut him off to where as though they wasn't getting nothing, no money, no nothing. You know, but we can still rock, we can still roll, but any type of money, when you niggas get in trouble, I ain't got nothing for you. But that's what created this whole situation, y'all. You can't move that way, yo. When you the boss, you got certain obligations, y'all. You feel me? And one of them obligations is if you dealing with niggas, you gotta put them niggas in a position to succeed. You know what I mean? And he ain't do a good job of that. Yeah, this is about Wayne. They trying to make Wayne come to court and testify, and I guess Wayne ain't trying to come, so she trying to speak on behalf of Wayne, but you can't introduce this evidence without him coming to court and testifying to it. Like, what type of shit is that? You can't do that. I need to go live. I need to do it, Wisconsin. But I'm intrigued to see what the judge say. But yeah, if you don't put your people in position to win, they're gonna sink the ship. And that's what happened, y'all. The YSL street guys sank YSL Records. That's what happened. Thug was trying to give him flunky positions. Now me, I'd have took him. If that's my man, I mean, it depends on how much they paying, of course. You feel me? But I'm a hustler, yo, so I know how to make some money. Like, I make some money. You just get me around, you know, I figure out a way to make some money. Straight up. We ain't doing that. But everybody don't got that mentality. Some people, you really gotta give them the whole roadmap. Like, I need you to do this, that, third. This how you gonna do it. But as the boss, that's your job. That's your job as a boss. So basically, Young Thug failed as the boss, so that's why he in this situation. He ain't had no control over them guys, man.
Under the rules of evidence from admitting a statement of his own client, because that would be a self-serving statement that the state would not have the ability to cross the person.
And GBC, what it is. What about the baby? What about the baby? And I don't even think that Lil Wayne situation. You know, and this is what's crazy about that Lil Wayne situation. There was an audio of Birdman talking to the Pee Wee Roscoe. And in the audio, it hinted like Birdman had some type of involvement in the whole situation. But Birdman ain't never get arrested for it. He ain't never get charged or nothing. But then you got now Birdman and Wayne back cool. So it don't really make sense. Y'all remember that video? Y'all remember that audio with Birdman talking to Roscoe, Pee Wee Roscoe? Let me see if I can find it. Then we're gonna go back to the trial. Let me see where I paused it at. Hey y'all, we paused it at 57-06. 57 minutes. Let's see. Birdman. They probably got it wiped off the internet. Pee Wee Roscoe. Oh, here you go. Y'all remember this? This video only got 43,000 views. So people probably don't remember.
Okay, guys, so check this out. As Cobb County prosecutor obtained a new civil involvement in the 2015 Little prosecutors decide whether to press charges on Birdman and Young Thug for their involvement in the 2015 Lil Wayne tour bus shooting. Some potentially damning evidence has surfaced. Atlanta's WSB-TV obtained a new civil court filing showing Thug made 8 calls to alleged shooter Pee Wee Roscoe, real name Jimmy Winfrey, in the 12 minutes before the incident.
In this new civil court filing we obtained, the driver's attorney points to phone records showing Young Thug called Winfrey 8 times in the moments before.
But this is a prime example of what I mean, though, y'all. This is what Thug used them for. But Thug wasn't in the mix with him. What I mean in that situation is when these guys was going to prison, Thug ain't had nothing to do with him. He wasn't sending them no money. He wasn't paying for no lawyers. So that's where the hate came from. That's why all these niggas copped out on him.
For the shooting. They also point to this jailhouse call between Winfrey and Birdman.
You come out here and get this money. Well, my nigga, you done flexed. You did everything you could do, bro. Yeah. It's an eye opener, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why you on that strictly business, man?
Birdman originally denied any involvement in the shooting.
He told me, "I'll come out here and get this money." It was strictly business.
But if prosecutors have their way, he and Thugger could be charged as co-conspirators. Roscoe pleaded guilty to the crime in November 2015 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison, but his conviction was eventually overturned. Prosecutors are expected to make a decision on the charges against Birdman and Thug in the next 2 weeks. TMZ also reports that a source close to Birdman says the phone call was in no way referring to the bus shooting. They were also told Birdman doesn't believe Winfrey is the shooter, and he says that he would never associate with someone who tried to harm Wayne. But what do you guys think?
Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember that conversation when he had that like that shit was all over the internet. Well, I guess they didn't get too far because this video only got 43,000 views. So I guess most people didn't see it. All right, so let's go back to the trial. Yeah, we was at 56, what was that, 56 seconds?
Without Mr. Carter coming in to testify, because that's what our duty is to give to the court.
We gotta go back some more. I want to hear this whole conversation.
That the state would not have the ability to
yeah, I want to hear this conversation from the beginning. All right. We can dissect this real quick.
That is what he is saying is he's coming to Holly Grove on as court.
Oh, hold up. They're telling me. You said what happened? You said you've been tied up. Tracking down on both sides. Oh yeah. I get it, y'all. I get it. I know. You know, and it's hard that you really even can't even have them type of discussions on these type of platforms. That's why I just stay away from it. But on Instagram, y'all talk about a lot of real shit. When I go live on Instagram, it's about things that I can't talk about on here.
Coming out Friday, first show. New Orleans, Holly Grove, fuck nigga.
Okay, so Carter 6 has not yet been released at this point.
So all this beef was over him dropping the Barter album and the Carter album. I'm willing to bet, yo, this was some music industry shit. Like, cause why would Birdman allow Thug to beef with Wayne? Even if they had a little dispute, that's still somebody he came up with. You brought you into the game at a young age. You called him your son. I think that might have just been a situation that got out of control. But I told y'all though, Thug didn't have no control over these dudes. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even see this as a situation where Thug told them to do that, because he didn't have no control over them. They was doing what the fuck they wanted to do. And the reason why he didn't have no control over them, because he wasn't paying them. You feel me? If you're not paying nobody, you can't control what they do. Exactly. You're right. That's why he started a family business. You're right.
New Orleans. He is in Holly Grove, New Orleans. The same night. Mr. Williams is in Holly Grove, New Orleans, on the same date, the same weekend that Dwayne Carter is here at the compound. And if the court will give me one more moment.
Like, yo, see, the thing is, if they had evidence to charge Thug with this when it happened, if they didn't have the evidence back then, how the fuck you gonna have the evidence now? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, why even bring this stuff up when he wasn't charged with it back then? That's why these RICOs is tricky, y'all. RICO is just a way to tie niggas up into some shit. RICOs is a way to solve crimes that they couldn't solve before. That's all it is, man. It's just, they just gave it a fancy term. It's to solve crimes that they ain't have evidence to solve. So they bring up crimes that they did solve and tie it all into crimes that they didn't solve, then say, man, look, y'all did this under a gang statute. But why I saw the gang and why I saw the label is totally different.
So on April 7th, 2000.
Yeah, straight up, man. You new to the channel, man. Hit that like button. Yo, subscribe to the channel. Yo, we trying to be 40 subscribers away, I think, from matter of fact, we 30 away from 12,000.
Then on April 10th, 2015, Dwayne Carter said, before I go any further, I want y'all to do me a favor and stop listening to, essentially, Defendant Williams. Then on... No, just whenever I decide to talk about something that's been on my mind that I can't talk about on YouTube. I hardly ever do it. But like certain situations and certain conversations, even though Instagram play with me, but I ain't monetized on Instagram, so I don't really give a fuck what they do with that shit. Defendant Williams announces that his album will be called The Barter Six because he had been threatened with a lawsuit. He said he can't name the mixtape Carter Six because of these fuck ass niggas trying to sue just like some hoes in an Instagram video that he posted. Big old blood, so Barter Six on the fucking way. And niggas be doing way too much on the internet. The video that he talks about appearing in Holly Grove would have been, just by context, the week that he later appears in Holly Grove, Louisiana. And just to respond to some of was said regarding I don't know SL. Mr. Steele, I can't go live. No, I can't go live. Yeah, I can do a live and set up the membership. Williams is is prohibited under the rules of evidence.
I can do that, but it's only gonna be closed. It's gonna be closed to just my members. So that's, you know what I mean? I think it's about 10 of y'all.
That the state would not have the ability to.
And most people that's in the membership, they don't even. I don't ever see them in their live. Yeah, they be geeking, man. You know, sometimes when people get money, they start thinking they're above law. And they start being reckless and
Mr.
just.
Carter's saying now, if you tell me Mr. Carter's coming, okay, well then he can give context to it. That's why I asked you, is Lil Wayne or Mr. Carter coming to testify? Because he's the best person to lay the foundation. You're going to have some problems. I'm just going to tell you right now, admitting this evidence because even the guy that's doing this compilation, he may not know anything about it. I mean, and you're not having him come and testify and give some basis. So
see, this is
gonna let you present that evidence.
See, this is dirty work. She trying to admit, and she been doing this the whole trial, trying to admit evidence without having the people actually come in and testify to it. And he been allowing it. That's why I say, yo, the appeals, if he was to get found guilty, if any of these guys to get found guilty, the appeals court is gonna have a field day with this trial, man. They're gonna have a field day with it.
Evidence, because it is being offered for a truth of the matter asserted. It has confrontation clause issues that go along with it. So unless you tell me, hey, Mr. Carter's gonna come here, put his right hand up, and then he's probably in a better position to talk about, yeah, I made that video, or I did make that video. Here's the context of what was going on with us behind that, and any other things that are relevant for the purposes of that. But
its effect on the listener,
I'm telling you, I'm not going to allow that. So let's just move on from there. Okay?
Your Honor, I do hear what the
there
court
she
says.
go.
So you're still going to argue with me, right?
Judge, I don't want to.
Okay, all right.
There she go. I'm ready to turn the phone around.
You can introduce the evidence. You're just not going to, this is like I told Mr. Steele, but you cannot introduce it in that manner and method. It has too many other problems and objections that go along with it. So, if you want to bring Mr. Carter in here, then fine. You'll have less of a problem getting this in. I understand what you're saying about relationship, but it's still the words themselves, and since there's no confrontation as to it.
It's not testimonial, Judge. There's not a confrontation issue when it's not testimonial. And I know that the court is aware that the rules.
I know.
Well, she just will not accept none of his rules.
I know what the purpose of the federal rules of evidence, or the state rules of evidence are with pattern. Right. So please don't be condescending.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
No.
I know. I mean, I rule upon the rules of evidence every single day. I get something right, something wrong, and that's why, and that's the purpose. But I understand the object of the rules of evidence is to allow for most evidence to be admitted. However, it's got to be relevant and it's got to be for a particular purpose. Now, I'm telling you, if you get Mr. Carter in here, then you'll solve a number of your problems.
That boy ain't coming to court.
I'm not going to let it in at this point in time as presented. I'm not saying it's not relevant, okay? I'm not saying it's not for a particular purpose. But you don't have the right foundation.
Your Honor, and the court relies on the officers of the court to present to the court the reasons why things should come in. And while I hear and understand what the court is saying now, the reason that I'm speaking is to ask that the court allow us to present to the court all of the reasons and ways that it is admissible without Mr. Carter coming in to testify. Because that's what our duty is to give to the court, the relevant law that permits whatever evidence it is that we are tendering as evidence. So I'm just asking the court for permission to present to the court.
Okay, how are you going to show context? How are you going to show context when you don't have Mr. Carter here saying what actually was being played and what he meant by it? How are you because it's got to have some particular background,
Your Honor, that would go
or relevancy.
Well, Your Honor, the relevance would be for number one. We've said that the relevance, Your Honor, would be
The relationship. That's what you
Right.
said.
And so
But the actual statements themselves are it would be for the truth of the matter asserted.
Your Honor, it would be the fact that he said it. When we are saying that it is being offered for the truth of the matter asserted versus the fact that he actually said it, the fact that it is out there, the fact that this occurred, the fact that it is on a public site, its effect on the listener, Your Honor, that is different than whether or not what he is saying is true.
Okay, stop. That a detective is probably not the person that you probably, if you're going to say effect on listener, that it actually would have to be someone else, because your detective is pulling this from a public site. He doesn't know the context. As much as he may be able to tell you,
but she been doing that all trial.
Such website, whatever else, you're still going to have in the court's opinion, some issues in relationship to these particular videos that you've shown me thus far.
And Your Honor,
just hitting that like, just coming and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.
And that would be, as far as the context is concerned, that is.
And TJ got arrested at the airport.
That is not literally can look at the evidence and make decisions about how it views it. But
why is she arguing with this man?
A reason
he said no.
Something that makes relevant evidence inadmissible. Courts have consistently said that is exactly the kind of factor that goes to the weight of the.
Yo, that was disrespectful as shit. She said courts have consistently said, like, nigga, you way out of order. Like, or how she basically trying to tell it, and she been doing this the whole trial, trying to tell this man how to do his job. If you knew how to do the job, Ms. Love, you would be a judge instead of a prosecutor.
The evidence itself.
Okay, I got it. It's still going to be a foundation issue. That's what you got to overcome. I'm telling you right now. You just like I told Mr. Steele.
And Your Honor, the reason
is you got to have the person that is here. I mean, you need to have. That's why I asked you. Is there any reason?
See, this is another thing too, y'all. Y'all got to factor in, because I seen a confrontation between Miss Love and the bald head defense attorney, the white guy. Y'all gotta, and y'all ain't gonna hear nobody else say this. But y'all got to remember, too, y'all, that a lot of these prosecutors and public defenders and lawyers, they got history. So when you see some of these confrontations that they be having, it might be some bad blood there. You understand? Even between the judge and the prosecutor. Like, this is not the first time she went in front of this judge. I'm sure it's not. Depending on how long she's been on the bench. This ain't the first time he's seen her. So it could be some bad blood, some type of animosity. You got to keep that in mind sometimes when you hear these confrontations.
Well,
he's on your witness list.
And Your Honor, that may still happen. And the reason that I made the statement that I made about the difference between the video that Mr. Steele was tendering and the video that we're tendering, Your Honor, not was to comment on whether or not he had to present evidence, but to point out.
But I'm very much sensitive to the fact that you cannot. We don't want to burden shift, and we don't want to potentially do anything that, because the defendants can decide what they want to do at the appropriate time. So we're not going to compare Mr. Steele and his particular. That was just an objection I made relative to the situation at hand, and I thought it was a good ruling at that point in time. We're still going to stand by it. But
it was, and Your Honor, I only said what I did because the comparison was drawn before I stood up. And the reason I'm bringing it up is that the court did not rule. It's a different situation entirely. The rules of evidence would not allow.
I get that.
Yes. So that's
we're going back through that again. Okay. So, but tell me, but in this particular circumstance, I still think it's going to be, it's still going to have a foundation issue now, which may be cured by you calling Mr. Carter. And you said you may call him sooner or later. If you call him, then I think that probably has some of it.
Why put him on a witness list if you ain't had no intentions on bringing them up?
Your Honor, that was 3 times I was asking if I could just go outside and wash my hands.
It keeps going on and on. No, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jay. As long as your client knows and acquiesces, I don't have any issue with that. All right. Do you wish to be heard on this issue anymore, sir? Okay. All right. Okay.
Your Honor, I also have, and I will give to the court cases when the court permits me on this matter as well, because it's pertinent and it's my duty to present to the court the cases. So.
No, now look, she's still presenting cases to back up her claim.
Your Honor, I will present those cases to the court.
He didn't turned out. We probably looking at the cases.
Hold on a second, ma'am. Let me sign in the Westlaw, please.
Oh no, he turned out. Now, yo, she just cannot accept no for an answer. And the crazy thing about it is he let most of her rulings go through.
All right. All right. I'm ready.
So, Redding, Your Honor.
REDDING.
REDDING versus the state. 354 Georgia Ave, 525.
Yeah. 354 Georgia.
Without proper authentication. And the court noted that the rulings on exclusion or admission.
Yo, she's still she's still introducing case law.
They go on to point out that the Supreme Court has explained that documents from electronic sources such as printouts from websites like MySpace are subject to the same rules of authentication and may be authenticated.
That's authentication. That's
right.
not foundation.
Right.
Okay, that's different.
And here,
That's different.
So here, Your Honor, in section,
I got here.
paragraphs down, it says that the investigator explained how she located the YouTube video and other social media postings through a search using known information and identified the materials at trial as those she had located on YouTube, and that they depicted 30 Deep and Goodfellas gang members, including Redding, whom she recognized from prior investigations. This was sufficient to authenticate the social media exhibits. Law enforcement's testimony, and then they go on to cite Blackledge. And they then said that the enumeration of error was without merit. Pushing forward, additionally, as we relate to, as the court has said, when authenticating evidence, the
Where are you talking about? Where's that coming from?
We are
I got it. I'm sorry. I'm with you. Okay. All right, go ahead.
When authenticating evidence, the proponent must present sufficient evidence to make out a prima facie case that the proper evidence is what it purports to be. Once the prima facie case is established, the evidence is admitted.
I want to see what he's gonna say.
Authenticity is decided by the jury. They cite Henderson.
Where is that? Where is that in your Redding?
Your Honor, it comes from Brantley versus the state, 370 Georgia Ave.
Is that cited within Redding?
No, Brantley is a 2024 case, which.
Well, you skipped to something else. So
I was actually, they're echoing the same principles, Your Honor. That's my apologies.
She know what she doing.
So
Right?
what is the site for Brantley? Brantley is it BRANTLEY?
Yes, versus.
Yo, the messed up thing about this, y'all, is that they're supposed to do all of this in pre-trial motions. Like, all of this is already supposed to be ironed out in pre-trial motions. There's no reason why she's still trying to submit evidence and the trial is in session.
70 Georgia Ave.
We're on day 70, and she's still submitting evidence.
What, Georgia Ave, what?
757. Inside 767.
Trial supposed to run smooth. Ain't nothing running smooth about this trial.
2024 case.
Let's fast forward some.
Gonna permit it at this point in time.
Yes, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I will not.
Some other basis, then I'll certainly listen to it. Of evidence, but that's why I'm telling you, you're going to need to think about that in terms of their admissibility. Okay.
And Your Honor, so as the court, if we provide to the court a non-hearsay purpose, will the court
No, I'm not this time. No. You need to. I'm telling you, the foundation. It's still going to have hearsay in it. You're still,
it's definitely hearsay because he's not testifying to it.
I told you this 5-6 times now. If Mr. Carter's coming to testify, you're not going to have any problem with this. You get over you get over the hearsay issues that are in the video. You get over some other things that may be problematic, but I don't know why you don't want to call him and why you're kind of contorting this particular thing that this
nigga ain't coming.
Introduction of evidence, but that's the court's ruling at this point in time. Is that I understand, you all understand what foundation is, you understand what authentication is. Those two things probably will be okay. It's what people are saying inside the videos that's going to be problematic without further foundation. Because we all know you can introduce stuff for all different types of reasons, but it's just like under 901 or 902 when you authenticate documents, okay? Or you have somebody in a civil case or a criminal case give you a bunch of documents. Still within that particular set of documents are other objections that may be made and may be valid. And so that takes care of the authentication or the foundation, but it doesn't obviate the other necessity to kind of overcome those particularized, issues in regards to that evidence. So that's my ruling at this point in time. So you can think about it, and if you decide that that things change, or there's some other basis, then I'll certainly listen.
Why would she put him on a witness list if she ain't had no reason, had no
I was looking at 24-803 as a hearsay.
She had no expectation of bringing him up there, so why put him on a witness list?
Or an emotional state, a statement of the declarant.
I know they is tired of this court case. Man, get that man time served and let that man go home. Wasting all the taxpayers' money. Look at Joe right there with the turtleneck on.
You've got him on a witness list at this point in time. You still haven't been able to show unavailability.
I just said that. Yo, ain't nobody covering this YSL case better than me, man. It's a shame YouTube not letting me get the views.
Even though he is available as a witness, it shall not be excluded by the hearsay rule. Even though the declarant is available as a witness under 24-803. There are other exceptions as well that I will present.
Mr. Steele.
She still fight that shit. I can't stand prosecutors.
Anyone's state of mind when they're speaking, then, according to what I just heard, then you don't have to bring them in court.
Yeah. I'm not buying that one, Miss Love. Try another one. It seems like you all are trying really hard not to call Mr. Carter. And that's your choice. If you don't call him, then my ruling will stand on these particular the exhibits that you're trying.
Look at Joe in the ball head.
As it pertains to states 1 Zulu and 2 Zulu.
Zulu is defendant Jeffrey Williams. That's a statement of a party opponent. So that's different. But the reason that
state 1 Zulu, and you are correct. I would probably say you're correct as to that over Mr. Steele's objection. But because we've had discussions about that before in prior. But as it pertains to 1 Zulu, I'm not going to permit it at this point in time.
Yes, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I will not persist in presenting other alternate reasons for admission, Your Honor, what we'll do is, if there's a need to supplement the state's position, we will do so in writing. And Your Honor, I believe that it is our duty, if there is a evidentiary rule that keeps relevant evidence from being excluded, I believe it is our duty to present that to the court. And that is the reason that we speak despite objections to our efforts to present the court with the relevant law and the relevant rules that allow for the admission of evidence, because again, that's my duty to do so. So that's what I would like to do. I will supplement the state's position prior to presenting anything or even attempting to, and I will let the court know well in advance of any additional rules that we have to offer to the court that allow for or that would keep this evidence, one Zulu from being excluded, considering all that we've said.
I'm not saying that one Zulu can't be admitted. It's just it's subject to.
It can't be admitted without Wayne testifying.
Foundation authentication. Assuming you can get over those two, then it's going to have some other additional objections that may be that the court may have to rule upon at that point in time. But I've given you my thoughts, so I'm trying to make it so that at least we can kind of be as efficient as possible.
Right, and that's why I'll go ahead and I'll pause on that, and I will just present any supplemental authority for our position to the court in writing.
Yo, y'all realize they haven't ruled
for the defense.
Y'all realize they haven't ruled on move-out acquittal yet?
So that the court has an opportunity to read it well in advance of us tendering that evidence.
Just don't do it.
We won't.
Just don't do it so close enough to the just don't do it either. You didn't give the court enough time to and your colleagues across the way enough time to respond.
We definitely will do that. We will not hamper.
All right. Do you have any other? Do you have any other tapes or any other videos you wish to go ahead and talk about at this point in time? Mr. Sharp?
May I just get a little clarification on what the state just announced? I know that they said they didn't want to litigate about any other videos today. Other than what was shared by Mr. Atkins in the PowerPoint that he was kind enough to send to us, are there other videos that the state is planning on presenting as part of 39 through 40?
Yeah, because these are only two snippets. Are there other snippets you all are planning on playing?
So there are other videos.
How many?
Why she didn't submit that at first? You see the dirty tactics, y'all. Good thing for the defense lawyer, because he probably knew she had some more tricks up her sleeves. Like if he didn't say that, she would have introduced these videos last minute and gave it to the defense after he just said what the judge just said. Don't do that shit no more, because he did it earlier in the trial. She was ready to do it again. She was ready to submit video evidence late to the defense again after the judge just warned her not to do it. She was quiet as a motherfucker. Now when the defense bring it up, oh yeah, we do got some more video evidence. You had, man, Miss Love, terrible, man.
Come on, don't, Miss Love. Come on now. This is where I told you, judge is a happy judge. So if you tell me, hey, we got
I told
15
you
of those to go.
That's why I'm the best doing this, man.
I want to hear them because
how many times I called some shit out, yo, before the judge, before it happened in court. Ain't nobody else streaming this trial doing that.
The lawyer probably going to have some objections as to them, or they may not. But at least I can kind of weigh in on them, just like I did today.
So the only I just paused because you asked me for a number, and I was pulling it up.
No, you wasn't.
Right off the top of my head.
You was not.
All right. Who are we calling? I mean, I know you said that we were going to be calling on Monday?
Here, calling Ms.
Time.
Ladner.
Okay, so we're going to recall Ms. Ladner's or continue with her testimony. And then who's next after that?
Mr. Alvin Lewis.
Okay. And then who's after that? Mr. Lewis. All right. Is he going to have any videos or any other?
He would not be shot.
Okay. All right. So, and then who else do we have after that?
We'll have retired detective Dennis.
Okay. And Detective Dennis will have, I'm sure, we qualified him as an expert already.
Yes.
Yes. So, all right. Do you have any videos or phone jail calls or any photos that you are going to introduce through him or ask him to testify to as to?
So because we're separating his testimony regarding this incident, the Lil Wayne incident.
And why? What's up with the other prosecutor? The other black lady with the glasses.
And expertise regarding other acts as well. Our intention is to present what he saw and what he found in the Lil Wayne bus shooting incident for this period of time that he will be on the scene. And so, Detective Raisi, who will be later in the week, likely the following actually, is the person that we would be introducing the mediator for the most part.
And is that states 1 Zulu Zulu and 2 Zulu Zulu?
Those are two of them.
Okay, and all right. So back to my original question: how many more videos or media will you attempt to try and use?
Yeah, she is
Detective
crazy.
Reese?
He just told that woman she couldn't introduce that evidence. So she's still talking about bringing a detective up that's supposed to talk about that evidence. I think if I heard that correctly. The fuck is that noise?
Yes.
Opposed to for the purposes of the trial, they won't have the same exhibit on it.
You just need to rename them as identified when we had this 103 discussion. Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, in Mr. Williams' motion limit number 48, also if everyone during the 30 minutes can just look at paragraph 7, if you don't mind, if that's okay. I itinerized or separated the objections. Like we had like hundreds, if not thousands of jail calls. We don't have specifics to them. There's things in here that I have no idea.
That's a goddamn shame. They got hundreds of jail calls. Like, this is ridiculous. What are these niggas talking on jail phone for?
Is that in Mr. Williams 48?
Yes, sir.
Paragraph 7?
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
The one thing you don't do is talk about your case.
All right, we're in recess. I'll see everybody back.
One thing you don't do is talk about your case on the jail phone. I mean, that is a no-go. That's one thing you do not do. But it's saying like that's what these guys was doing a hell of a lot. Talking about their case on the jail phone. Saying people's names on the jail phone. Oh, it's 147. That is a no-go. Yeah. That is a no-go. Yeah, so she definitely was reaching. She definitely was reaching. And she been doing this shit the whole trial, y'all. The whole trial, like I told y'all in that live I did. She been straddling the fence. Straddling the fence. I'm sure they made a lot of mistakes. Sure they made a lot of mistakes. That's why I said the appeals court, they're gonna get this case in their hands and they're gonna toss that shit straight out. Oh shit. Y'all did some back work with my son the other day. Yo, my fucking back is killing me. They're gonna toss that shit straight out. I get ready to get my son to school. But yeah, if you just coming in, yo, matter of fact, we're gonna check on TJ too before we do anything else. See if any news came out. But TJ got arrested at the airport. I'm guessing he got caught with a firearm just based off of what most of these guys get caught with at the airport. But we don't know for certain. We don't know for certain. I know TJ can't seem to stay on the right side of the justice system. And I just think that comes from him not having no real people in this corner that's gonna make sure he moving right. Cause at the end of the day, I think Shorty only 23. Yeah, man. Still a young boy. Oh shit. I'm on the bag there, yo. Hold up, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, he's still a young boy for real. So he gonna make mistakes. He's gonna make mistakes. I couldn't imagine being in my 20s and in the limelight. That gotta be a hard thing to do. In your 20s and have everything you do scrutinized. Man, that gotta be a hard life to live, man. That's why I don't be as hard on the young boys like that, like how some niggas is. Call them niggas dumb and like, yo, you know Short ain't he only 24, right? But that's how I know a lot of these niggas who be claiming that they this and they that. That's how I know them niggas is lying. That's how I know they lying, because if they was telling the truth, they would be able to relate. They would be able to relate to these young boys and some of the things that they be doing. Cause they done probably made some of the same mistakes. Unless they just being a hypocrite. Unless they just being a hypocrite, that's always an option. Yo, what the fuck? What up, y'all? Wash these clothes. I'm trying to find some goddamn socks. I let my kids wear my socks and shit. Now I can't find no matches in none of my damn socks. Can't find no matches. None of my fucking socks. Like none of them. This shit's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I had to yeah, y'all. That's how you can tell the difference. When some of these people be speaking, you can tell who really was what they saying, because one thing I know is when you young, and you grew up a certain type of life, even if you didn't grow up a certain type of life, but if you young and you grew up around things, you're gonna make some mistakes, y'all. And most of these young boys don't even think about consequences. Like consequences is not even that's not even a thing. You feel me? Niggas don't be thinking about no fucking consequences. These young boys just be doing shit. Not much shit I did in my life. When I look back at it now, I be like, yo, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, that shit was dumb as shit. Like I'd have never done that. I'd never do that shit now. But when you're young, you don't really think about no consequences. You just be doing shit. Yeah, you just be doing shit. A lot of times it's cause it's boredom. You know, a lot of times that's where it come from. Just being bored, nothing to do. You just do whatever. Like I remember being in middle school. We used to throw eggs at school at buses and cars and shit like that. Just for, you know what I mean? Because we ain't had nothing else to do. It was bored. You know, you might get it. They might call the police. Now you get to run from the police. You know what I mean? It was just something to do. You feel me? Not saying it was the right thing to do, but it was something to do when there's nothing to do. You know what I mean? Give you a story. Give you a story to talk about for the next couple days. Boy, yo got caught. Da-da-da-da-da. Man, yo was running. He fell. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? That's really what that shit be. That's really what that shit be, y'all. So I get it. I get it for real. Now make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, man. If you're new to the channel, you just stumbled across the best channel on YouTube. The best channel on YouTube. I'm standing on it. When it come down to these stories and all that type of shit, I think KBG News top tier. I don't care what the views say. You feel me? Views don't mean nothing. Cause the algorithm gonna push with a push. But if when it come down to quality and information, man, yeah, KBG News top tier, man. Straight up. Top tier. Head and shoulders above the rest of them niggas. Oh shit. It be messed up too, y'all. You know, we were just talking about the YSL. Like, yo, the YSL, the trials, the YSL cases. I mean, the channels that's covering YSL, right? Yo, they not giving no good information. And I read the comments and niggas be like, yeah, yo, you right. And I be like, yo, this nigga ain't even say nothing. And he ain't right. Motherfucker dead wrong. The fuck is you talking? Like, they'll go through the trial and pick the least important information and then do a story on it. But if you watch the trial, you be like, that wasn't even the most important thing that came out in the trial. Like sorry, my dog's in. If you was going to do a video on it, you would have thought you did it run on this segment as opposed to this one. Damn, yo, my dog hot, yo. Damn, yo, it's hot out here. Come on, y'all. Motherfucker was sitting in the shade. In the cage, y'all. In the cage. In the cage. In the cage. In the cage. Come on. In the cage. Go. Ah! Get over here. Come on. Come on. Get in the cage. Yo, stop playing with me, y'all. Come on. Let's go. Nope. Hey, Chloe, get in the cage. Nico, come on. Come on. Round here. Nico. Round here. Stop playing. Go. Nico. Yo, don't make me grab you, y'all. Come on. Come on. In here. Hold on, y'all. Why you playing with me, y'all? Here. Here. Trash in the cage. But yeah, though, y'all. Hey, what trash in the cage? I forgot I ain't put it in there. For real. We is back. Man, shout out to the 7-year-old, man. That's funny. That's funny, man. That's Baltimore swag right there, man. What it is, you. We make sure we hold on. Y'all want to see something funny? Not funny. I got these. Look, let me show y'all something. I got these I got these birds that's in my let me show y'all. See if any of them hatched. Y'all got to tell me if the eggs hatched or not. But I was coming to the house last night, like 1 o'clock in the morning, and the mother bird, they can't come out at night because it's predators and shit out here. So is there any eggs in there? Is there any eggs in there, y'all, or did they hatch? Oh, no, there you go. So look, right? I was coming in the house, and the mother bird was posted up there, but she was trying to be like incognito, so I don't see her. I'm like, yeah, I fucking see you, man. I'm not worried about you, man. But she couldn't fly off because it was nighttime, and I'm sure it's probably some predators out this bitch. How are they green eggs? I think they what the fuck was it? Robin eggs or something like that. Forgot what it was. Those hot as shit. I tell my mother about the eggs. Oh man, my lighter exploded. I don't this bitch. She gonna tell me to get rid of them. What the fuck would I gonna do with it? I'm not worried about the birds, man. Birds are harmless. She told me they be flying around. Like, of course, that's what the fuck they do. Yeah, they fly around. What are you talking about? Like, she don't like no animals, no insects, or nothing. She told me get rid of the birds. Like, man, I'm not bothering the birds. Yeah, I had to disconnect from the Wi-Fi. But yeah, y'all. Hold up. Yeah. She said, my 7-year-old be like, we is back. We is back. Yo, yeah, my mother don't trust. My mother don't mess with no type of animals. I'm like, man, what is, I'm like, the bird? Like, I ain't expected to say, to say get rid of the birds. Cause I got a goddamn groundhog. SL Salute SL for the 5-hour cash app. If you want to support the channel, your Baltimore swag is the cash app. I got a goddamn groundhog problem that I've been trying to get rid of since last year. So let me tell y'all what happened. This is a funny story. So all last year, y'all, all last summer, I was trying to get rid of this goddamn groundhog. I can't never catch him. This nigga is, matter of fact, when I get back, I should have showed y'all if I left. This nigga is digging like huge holes in my yard and shit. So all last summer I've been trying to get rid of him. I thought I got rid of his ass. The whole time his ass, he just was hibernating. So yesterday I seized him for the first time this summer. I seized him for the first time this summer. So I got y'all see my big wolf dog. I got his ass now. So I tried to let him out to get the motherfucker. But he won't go out unless my small dog go out. So I let the small one out. She go out running around and she running around in circles. His ass is staring at me from the outside of the house through the glass. Meanwhile, the groundhog is just sitting up, just standing there in the middle of the yard. Man, they pissed me the fuck off. Both of them. I said, y'all had one job to do. Get the fucking groundhog. They ain't do shit. That bitch ran under my shed and he probably right back in that hole. So now I got a whole nother summer of trying to get this fucking groundhog. Oh, you talking about the mother bird? Yeah, no, I wasn't going to touch the. I know that. Yeah, I ain't touched their. I ain't touch her eggs. I ain't want her to kill the babies. Yeah, I ain't want her to kill a baby. But yeah, though, y'all, man, if y'all new to the channel, man, you definitely gotta subscribe, man. It's one of the channels where we keep it real, man. We on the ban Drake campaign too, man. Drake got to go, man. He made enough money. Go back and have a bar mitzvah, whatever the fuck the motherfuckers be having. He made enough money in the. I think. Oh, shit, battery rate died. I think it's time. I think we can rid him of it. We shouldn't have allowed him. We shouldn't have allowed him to linger around this long. We let that man linger around for 20 years. I think it's about time for him to go. You know. Did you say ball out? Yo, man, them things smart, boy. Hey, I didn't know how smart them things is. Like, yo, them groundhogs not that easy to get rid of, man. They some smart animals, man. They some smart animals. Like, so let me tell y'all what I did. So last year, this what I tried to do to get rid of it. So he would run under the shade. So I got some big ass rocks. Not rocks, they like stones. I got some big stones. And I put stones all around the shed. You know that motherfucker moved them? Like, how the fuck is he moving these big ass stones? These stones probably like 5 pounds a piece. Yo, moving the bitches. I tried to throw the little smoke bombs in the hole. Whole time he was in another hole. Like, the nigga got so many fucking holes in my yard, man. I gotta get rid of this fucking problem. And it's personal now, so I don't want to pay nobody to get rid of it. I gotta get rid of it. Cause we got like a little beef going on. This shit been going on for a while. I mean, we got like a little vendetta. Me versus the groundhog, man. He won last summer. I'm gonna get his ass this year. Watch. Get his ass this year. One of my next door neighbors said he got a trap. I need to just grab the trap. You supposed to put like a watermelon in the cage. And when they go into the cage, I might use one of my dog cages. No, cause that shit don't close like how it's supposed to. When you go in the cage, you gotta shut them in there. And then you just move them. They say take them like 5. The fuck? They said take them like 5 miles away from the house and drop them off. Yeah, those things do real damage to the yard, yo, because they say their holes, their burrows be like 60 feet deep. Like they be digging like that motherfucker probably all be under my house. It can mess up the structure of the house. Infrastructure of the house. It's a nice day today, right? Yeah, but what I was talking about, what was I talking about? Hey, yo, how y'all feel? Yo, did y'all see the situation? I wanted to talk about this. The girl, Stunner Girl. You see the dude slapped the ass, and now he trying to sue because he got his ass whipped. Like, yo, come on, bro. Like, you supposed to take that. Like, how you gonna be dead wrong and then try to sue? Like, yo, come on, yo. You got your ass whipped, yo. Take that, yo. You was dead wrong for smacking that girl butt, man. So a guy was interviewing him, and he tried to give him some advice. Like, yo, you sure that's the angle you want to go? You know, she can hit you with sexual assault charges. Man, shit, I'm ready to get paid. Like, no, nigga, you ain't ready to get paid. You ready to be a motherfucking sex offender. That's what the fuck ready to happen to you. So he like, man, shit, everybody else is smacking her butt. But if you look at the video, it ain't nothing but girls doing it. It wasn't no guys smacking her butt, y'all. It was all girls. And y'all know that is a difference. You know, some females, they party like that. I just don't see how he thought that shit was a good idea. But now people is comparing her situation to Kevin Gates. Talking about, is it a double standard? Like, yo, yeah, it is a double standard. Like, yo, why people act like it's no problems with double standards? It need to be double standards for situations like, yeah, it is a double standard. It is a double standard. Fucking Kevin Gates kicked the shit out that girl in the face. He was out of order for that, for real. He was out of order for that. But I don't think he should have had to go to prison for it either. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, she did violate him. However you look at it, regardless of what she touched to. I mean, you ain't got no business touching that man while he on stage performing. But to compare that to what Stunner, a guy slapping a girl butt while she ain't looking, like, that's a little different to me. That's a little different. I gotta turn the air on, y'all, cause my phone probably gonna overheat in a minute. It's getting fucking hot. Yo, by the time we get off this live, yo, we should be at 12,000, man. We was only 30 away, man. Make sure y'all check out my latest videos. You know, cause we don't just go live. We do real content. I just go live when I ain't got time to put out a video, or when I don't see nothing in the news. You know, we'll shoot a live out there. You know, get in tune with the people. Tap in with the people. Yo, it is fucking hot. I can't wait till I stop at the stop sign. With a light, I'll be able to read the comment. People told me stop reading comments while I'm driving. One person even told me it was the equivalent of texting and driving. I said, God damn! I said that's a stretch, man. I don't think you can put reading the comment and texting and driving in the same sentence. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just how I look at it. Take us a quick glance. I gotta put some air in that motherfucker. Yo, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Yo, I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. Sometimes I be getting off the live. It might be 4,000 people that come through the live. Yo, why do I only be having like 20 likes? Like, yo, that shit don't make sense. I don't know what's up with people. Why don't be trying to like my videos? But I think I give some of the realest information on the internet. Straight up. And I stand firmly behind that. You can put some of the information I drop. You can line it up with anybody else on. You can line it up with some of the things Charleston White said that people agree with. My shit gonna measure up. And I ain't just saying it just to say it. I believe this shit. I'm not playing a character online. How these niggas out here playing characters? It didn't matter. Gates was a clown. Yeah, Gates was out of order. I agree. Gates was out of order for that. I think niggas just be trying to be super gangster for no reason. That's why he found himself in that situation. He didn't even evaluate the situation first. Like he said, he didn't know that was a female. So you just reacted. Didn't even evaluate. That's dangerous. You'll find yourself in some tough spots doing that. Always evaluate the situation first before you react. Now, in some situations you ain't got time, but he wasn't in one of them type of situations. He wasn't in the type of situation where as though he couldn't evaluate it first before he did what he did. And I can't put them in the same space. Like what dude did, he violated shorty. What's her name? Stunner girl. Like you smacked that girl butt, yo, in front of her boyfriend or husband or whoever he was. Dog free what it is. Yeah, yo, 12K on the way. Shut up. 12K on the way to 100. Should have been at 100. Should have been at 100, y'all. For real, yo. If you really, yo, and I hate to say this, yo, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm a consumer of content, y'all. I watch everybody's shit, y'all. And when you watch everybody's videos and you compare them to my videos, yo, I promise you, yo, they do not match up, yo. Like, I mean that shit, yo. I'm talking about all of them. All of them. On no way, yo. On no way. Should have been at 100. Should have been at 100 probably 3 months ago. A year ago. All you gotta do, yo, just let me get one viral video. Let one of my videos reach 1 million people. That's it. Let one of my videos reach 1 million people. Watch what that bitch do. No, it wasn't Dream Dog. It was Stunner Girl. It was Stunner Girl. Yo, y'all heard what's that girl name? Cardi B homegirl jumped on Shorty. What the fuck is her name, dog? the little brown skin chick, the Akbar V, she got jumped on in New York yesterday. Cracking slick on the internet. This internet shit gonna get a lot of people and it's gonna continue getting a lot of people in tight situations, man. It's gonna continue to do it. Cause everybody wanna do shit for the internet. Oh yeah, ball out shit. I know you rocking. I already know you rocking. It's the algorithm, yo. It's not really the people. I mean, the people can do things like share the video, hit the like button, but it's the algorithm. Like that video I did on Tank, yo. That video got 3,000 views, yo. Ain't no way that video only had 3,000 views. Ain't no way, yo. When I watched the video on Tank, that bitch did fucking 5 million, and it wasn't half as good as the video I did. It wasn't half as good. Bitch did 5 million or 2 million or something. Like they ain't put no effort into it. No, I know if you notice, if you watch my videos, you notice, especially lately, I've been putting real effort and time into them videos, man. Like, real time, yo, making sure the edits and the sound effects hit at the right spot. Like, I've been doing all that shit. But it kind of make me stop wanting to do it when it's like it's not reaching. It's not having the reach that it's supposed to have. It make me want to just stop doing that shit until my shit get to where it need to be. But I ain't gonna stop because I like doing it. I like putting out good content. You know what I mean? I like the process. Look at my son. Ain't never paying attention. I can sit right here the whole time here, look over here and see where I'm at. Let's see how long it takes for him to see me. But no, he see me there. Where the fuck you go at? Oh. Y'all know about what? What's that? Ann Basin? What's that? What's up, Slick? What's up? Man, it's hot. It's got daggone fish grease out here. How was school? Somebody chased you or something? Why you sweating?
Why am I sweating?
It's like that.
I was at the weight room. I was working out.
Somebody chased you from the building, yo?
I was working.
I'm messing with you. Yeah. Yeah, man. What y'all do today, man? Y'all done them tests?
Yeah.
So y'all back to the regular schedule program?
Oh, there's supposed to be a test tomorrow.
Another test that y'all just finished testing for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's great. But they don't grade y'all on them tests though. The what is it called?
No.
Yeah. Those tests really just for schools. And matter of fact, those tests really is for funding. That's what those tests are for. They ain't never tell people that, but that's what they for. It's really for funding for schools. The schools get the best grades, get the most funding. The schools get the worst grades, less funding. That's really what it's about. That's why they be like, oh, you gotta, you know. That's why they make it a big deal. Yo, it is hot. I'm fucking sweating bullets. With the air on. With the window open. Yeah, am I the only person that arrived with the air on and the window open? I've been doing that forever. We going to the court.
Yeah. I found out lost muscles.
Lost muscle today. Why you say that?
It felt like
Why you say that?
because I really didn't, and I could barely do 12 with them 20s.
So what?
12 reps.
Reps of what? Curls?
No,
What you was doing?
deadlift. I'm at bench.
Benching the 20 dumbbells?
No,
What you talking about, son?
on the bar.
No, that's not 20s. You don't call that 20s. You call that how many? That's how many pounds was.
It was 20 pounds on this side.
And what it is? What it is, Jack? What's up, Jack? Nah, man, I'm cool, man. You know how we do. We just chopping it up. We did talk about a few different things. We talked about TJ. Matter of fact, I forgot to see what update is on him. See if they released what his charges was yet. Hard to see. Also right out here. What it is, the real. Yeah, Lil Tjay got caught up again. We talked about Young Thug. The prosecutor in Young Thug case still pushing the needle. They trying to get Wayne. Well, the judge is telling her that Wayne has to come to court and testify. If they want to use this evidence about that shit, then Wayne got to come to court and testify. The prosecutor is trying everything in her power not to get the Wayne to come to court and testify. So the judge was like, well, you got him on the witness list. Like, if you didn't have intentions, if you didn't have intentions on him testifying, why is he on the witness list? So that was interesting. That was interesting. Yeah, I don't even know if I got my wallet. Yeah,
To the dollars.
I don't know, yo. He just young, yo. He just young. When we leave, we get some. He just young, yo. You gotta realize, y'all. TJ, you know, he been around for a couple years now, yo. But when TJ came in the game, he was a teenager. He was a teenager. So now he probably still young. TJ not even. TJ, I'm stay in the car for a second. I'm a phone charge. TJ not even damn, I'm on 3%. TJ not even 25 yet. Like, he's still a kid for real. So he just learning on the fly, y'all. And he ain't got nobody around him. He don't got nobody around him to really, guide him through it. Obviously, that's how he keep getting caught up. Yeah, because he caught up. What you mean normalizing mental illness? What you mean by that, dog? What you mean they normalizing mental illness? You gotta elaborate. Yeah, you right though. My happy birthday, Takoya. Is that what it is? Takoya? Toka? I don't know how to pronounce that. Happy birthday, though. Super Me. Happy birthday to Super Me peoples, man. I mean, we gonna do it like that. We gonna do it like that. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know why that airport shit is crazy. You know, cause typically, yo, when you go to the airport, you make sure you got everything right. You know, cause you don't want to get caught up or get held up, you know, too longer than it gotta be. So I don't know how these people always be getting caught up at the airport like that. And like I said, I'm just assuming that it was a handgun because it happened so many times with other people. It could have been something else. He could have had a warrant or something. Could have had a warrant. Yeah, could have had a warrant. Hey, dog, man, you still in here? What you talking about? They normalizing of mental illness. Oh. Oh, damn, see? So he did get caught with a pistol. I don't know how that happened, y'all. I swear I don't. Only thing that makes sense to me is them niggas be drunk and high and yeah. They be waking up the next morning with hangovers and they just be moving. That's the only thing I can see that makes sense. You know, a lot of times you got hangovers, your mind ain't all the way there, so you can make a mistake like that. That's why I don't drink. Well, that ain't why I don't drink, but that drinking shit will do it. Whatever other drugs them niggas taking. Whatever other drugs the niggas taking. I'm ready, what the fuck is that? I forgot my people sitting. But yeah, I'm ready to get out here, y'all, play basketball with my son, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Don't just subscribe, though. Check out my latest videos. If you want to support the channel. He said, I bet he made sure he had them. Yeah, I bet he did. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, SL. You saying that right now it's being used as a cop out. I know, y'all. I'm waiting on y'all. I might have some soon. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Oh yeah, I punishes him. He can't do nothing with me in basketball. He get mad when I be trying to teach him. I'm trying to tell him, I say, yo, when I was your age, boy, you wouldn't be able to do nothing with me on the court. At all. Like, yeah, sometimes they is running that shit in the hole. They've been running that in the hole for a while now. But the messed up thing about it is that our people don't get that same out. And we probably struggle most with it. You know what I mean? We struggle most with it. Like I talked about Crip Mac. Crip Mac caught 15 years. Crip Mac is diagnosed schizophrenic. They still gave that man 15 years. Like, it's obvious this man got mental health problems. He got mental issues. But their remedy with our people when it comes to mental issues is send them niggas to prison. And that shit not cool, yo. You know, we deserve the same treatment. Especially a lot of us dealing with situations where niggas be dying. Like, yo, when I talked to some people out where I was working at, they couldn't fathom that you got 5, 10 homeboys dead, 100 people you know that got murdered. Like, they couldn't fathom that. You feel me? And we don't recognize what that does to the brain, yo. That shit does serious trauma to the brain. when you steady taking losses, where people but like my first homeboy was killed when I was 16. So from 16 over to 38, niggas been dying, murdered. I'm talking about niggas getting slaughtered in the streets. That shit plays a serious part on the mental. And none of that gets factored in when niggas get in trouble, when niggas get caught with handgun charges. Like, yo, what you mean? I gotta have a handgun in this environment, or I'ma die with this bitch. Ain't nobody trying to die. So it's just messed up, y'all. It's messed up for real. It is. Yeah, but shit, let me go, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute y'all for tapping in, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all. Cash App Baltimore Swag if you want to support the channel. Salute to SL, because SL always support. We gotta get some more supporters, SL, man. SL support all the time, y'all. I appreciate you, bro. Straight up. But we out though, yeah.